Hey there. I want to welcome you back to our second of three installments of this What's Working Now for Finding Prosperity in Today's Push Button Profits Driven Economy video series. It's hard to argue with Einstein. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. In the first video, we demystified why it's imperative to say adios to manual labor. In the old age, hauling buckets was acceptable, but in this new age, you must be building an automated pipeline to amplify your every business building effort. We also covered why having two ears and one mouth is important. It's because we should listen twice as much as we talk. And Lord knows, I know better than most about the benefits of building an automated online communication pipeline. In fact, I've been told several times in life that I was born with a genetic defect of over-delivering of information. What happened to little Johnny being so cute anyways? Gotta have some fun in this project, right? So in an effort to transition you from good to great within your marketing, let's get back to the marketing results triangle. By the time this three-part video series concludes, you'll have learned how to craft a quality message, how to tap into virtually any market you desire, and how to maximally leverage the various sources of media available right now. But in this particular video, we're going to focus on how to captivate a particular market sector, and of course, most successfully. Quick note, if you haven't seen the first video of Push Button Profits, I'd go back right now and watch it. This is absolutely a chronological order of events. But before we move on, you must remember my number one secret to New Age success. If you have the wrong message in your marketing, it won't matter what media it's on or what market you're speaking to. Now, I share this with you because your marketing universe is absolutely abundant. And in this particular section, we're going to discuss the doing of what it is available to you when looking to amplify the innate essence of why your business does what it does. You see, you have people that walk into your business. You have a lot of local press available to you out there. You have social media. I mean, that is absolutely a huge buzz about it right now. And that includes sites like YouTube, sites like Facebook, sites like Twitter, and a lot of other emerging, smaller engines as of right now. But that is a area of discussion unto itself. There's also business groups, like the Chambers of Commerce and BNI and Rotary Club. And then, of course, there's your website. How are you using that? Is your website effective? Is it converting? There are a lot of questions you should be asking about that. And more importantly, how is your website being marketed and found on the internet? Google Places has become the absolute new age yellow pages, and it's imperative that you have a presence in the organic search. And then, of course, is seminars. I do a lot of seminars, and they're great places for me to enhance my credibility, kind of non-religiously spread my gospel about what I know about marketing and what I know about attracting ideal clientele for businesses of all scopes and sizes. And then, of course, you can pay for your traffic through pay-per-click. Biggest thing right now, in my opinion, and where the golden geese is in your autoresponder email marketing funnel. This is exactly where you clicked on to watch this video. It's in what's called an autoresponder automated email marketing funnel. The reason why this is so important, why you have this, is because this information is scalable. What I mean by that is you can see who clicked on what, how often, and how long they actually stayed on the page or watched the video, etc. It's always nice to have referrals from happy clientele, of course. And then ultimately, there's also strategic alliance programs. In every community, there are high impact professionals or highly sought after businesses with a great track record that would love to not only enhance their outreach, first and foremost, but also help out somebody who's looking to kind of stretch the parameters of the norm and really champion this new age. And then ultimately it's directory sites. But what it's all about in your marketing universe is to capture and captivate and ultimately help the referrals of a lifetime compound what it is that your business is all about. And although marketing is certainly multidimensional, It's all about creating allies if dominating your local business landscape is your top priority in business. One other quick side note. If you were wondering why my business and our business is called the Ally Advertising Group, it's all about creating lasting relationships through all the different engines of influence, period. So now that we've talked about the importance of maximizing your relevancy ratio, let's talk about the number one surefire way to lose credibility with your prospects and ultimately existing customers. You see, I know you've been pounced on by virtually every service under the sun that are pretty much saying to you, if you don't use us, you won't succeed within business in this new age. And the fact of the matter is, it's kind of funny. The truth is, every industry has a micro niched service out there that if you follow their way, you will succeed. So I've taken a snapshot, a screenshot literally, of 4 businesses that do this well. And as you can see the hover here, here's the floral industry. Every single town in mainstream America has a flower shop in some capacity or a regional shop. And a lot of them use the exact same website. If you don't believe me, just look up the 4 towns that border you. Most of them have either a Teleflora website or an FTP, a 1-800-Flowers or whatever. But just look at the sites. They're all the exact same with a different face. And then there's chiropractic. Okay? The number one chiropractic market is called Chiromatrix. Okay, they are out there. I've researched them high and low, upside down, and zigzag and sideways. I know these platforms, and they all hold out one thing, which I'll get to in a minute. And then there's the dental industry, okay? The lawyer industry, the law industry, all these kind of white-collar professions carry this. They're all marching to the beat of the same drum with a different coat on its leader, okay? Then you get into real estate. This is actually a snapshot of one of the case studies we're going to talk about in the third video, Medea Palangian. This is her old website, and within real estate, it's no different. So what I would recommend is to put a halt on not being transparent in your marketing. People do business with you, not the business or entity that you affiliate yourself with. So if you're a franchise owner, buyers are using the buyer beware mantra. They are not buying from you because of your big brand. Okay? Industrial advertising and branding for the sake of branding a brand doesn't work like it once did. Now I understand the scope of this video is way too short to attempt to give you all the fancies behind that concept. But what I will tell you, and this is where we're going from this point forward, is that the Ally Advertising Group has actually created a dashboard for immersed learners and leaders just like you. We call it our digital dashboard for you university. It really does hit all of the necessary components of how to brand you. And it's really, really critical you take a look at this. And we're going to talk more about this as we go. But regardless of how much knowledge you have, good behavior always gets rewarded. So we're going to talk about 3 action items, and the only 3 action items that you'll ever need to know if you want push button profits to be your reality, like it is for myself and pretty much every single one of the Ally Advertising Group's ever expanding clientele base. So we're going to shine a big spotlight on item number 1, 2, and 3 actually. But the first one is you must be willing to fly in the face of conventional thinking if you want to stand head and shoulders above the crowd. So the quick little caption down here from this gentleman's wife says, "Oh, he couldn't be sleepwalking. He's far too lazy for that." So my question is, are you sleepwalking in your business? Have you turned a blind eye to what's really happening? The fact of the matter is, if you're doing what everybody else is doing, you're going to be surpassed. That is for sure. So now on to some people who really have had some uber prosperity in their life. And the second step here is you must be willing to create a breakthrough. So how did these notable names get unstuck? Because every single one of these gentlemen did different. The first guy here This is Conrad Hilton. You know he has the big hotel chains and his daughter, one of his daughters anyways, hasn't really helped his cause per se. But Conrad Hilton was the first to break into the no money down real estate world. Okay, call it what you want. He was a pioneer. He was a visionary. This is Fred Smith, the founder of FedEx. On the negative side of FedEx, so where he was stuck, he was getting planes repossessed from him every single day of the week. He knew exactly how many packages that FedEx needed to move in order just to keep their inventory. Now, overnight shipping is something that's pretty much offered for free with all the e-commerce out there with the click and order regime that's taken place. And I don't really have to say much about Mr. Steve Jobs. Changed the face of typography initially. Wanted to really change the way typography happened on technology, and now he's virtually created just an absolute unbelievable platform. But now let's talk about you, if you're stuck. So how to succeed despite adversity. You see, it is all about creating a breakthrough, and it's about becoming to being. So what most of us do is we want something. So what you need to do is certainly want more information, but you must be more decisive and take an action. That's what it's all about. So what is the action you should take? This is item number 3, and that's stay relentlessly focused on attraction. And this is where the marketing results triangle comes into play. You have to know exactly what marketplace you want to tap into. You have to know how to feed that critter the right bait. We're going to talk all about this in video number 3, okay? And the final thing you have to do is know the psychology of the media and the preferences of those people. You see, in the information age, people prefer to learn the way that they prefer to learn. And you're not going to change that. So if you don't meet them on their turf, you will not gain their business. And ultimately, you're not going to gain their business unless you gain their trust. So we're going to talk about some people who had success. So they went from success to significance. And there's going to be 4 case studies that we're going to talk about in the next video. It's really cool, and I can't wait because this next video, in my opinion, is the greatest video that I've done to date. Okay? So if you haven't taken me up on my 5-minute free guarantee yet, what I would strongly recommend is either call me directly at 781-248-5102 if you want to just pick up the phone and do so. But if you want to revisit the allyadvertisinggroup.com, there is an area right next to the social proof of the testimonials of the people there. If you just want to pop your phone number in there through an email type of situation, I'll definitely give you a call back within 24 hours at the latest. And finally, what is the 5-minute free guarantee? It's in 5 minutes or less, I will uncover at least 2 bank-breaking leverage points within your business model that you're not currently capitalizing on. So in closing, what I look forward to is hearing more of your comments down below. And certainly if you have questions, definitely, again, post them down below this video. And I'm also going to give you a take-home item. It's our 10 Timeless Marketing Commandments piece. And it's what all of our case studies have put into action in one way or another. Of course, all their businesses are unique to themselves, as is your business. So what I would recommend now is hang tight. In the next couple days, you're going to get video number 3. And I'm telling you, it's an absolute game changer. And I cannot wait to hear about the futures of your success. Bye now.